Leaked Ryan Reynolds voice memos exposed. It is so clear Blake's case is falling apart. She's destroying her cred. Ryan Reynolds too.
We can now all agree that the moral crimes committed here by Ryan Reynolds against Justin Baldoni have amounted to high treason. But they weren't the first to do this. It was Blake Lively, it was Ryan Reynolds, this was their strategy, and now they kind of want to put the genie back in the bottle. But guess what? The genie does not want to go back in the bottle. The genie likes to be free, okay?
So he fired him. I'm a ride or die. That's why he did it. Because he basically said, okay, fine, yeah, Ryan and Blake, I'm gonna go with you. So you did that. You destroyed this man's life rather than wait. This was where Ari Emanuel of WME, who is Blake, Ryan, and was Justin's agent, spoke very negatively, calling Justin Baloney, all this stuff. He leveled in and talked about why he believes Blake and Ryan.
Leaked recordings, failed legal moves, and sheer desperation.
They built an empire on charm, wit, and lies, but Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' golden facade just crumbled live on the internet. For years, they were Hollywood's perfect couple, until leaked audio, AI fakes, and a shocking smear campaign exposed their ruthless desperation. This isn't just a scandal, it's the unraveling of a billion-dollar lie. Let's dive into how their love story turned into a Hollywood horror show.
This is the audio Blake and Ryan's agent seemingly didn't want you to hear.
I wonder if you could tell us about a little bit of a mess that I gather you've been involved in.
Oh yeah. I know where you're going with this one.
Do you have notes on it?
Oh yeah. Those are the two things I said to myself. This could come up.
He brought notes on it. So this was all arranged.
Okay, so I have to admit, I don't keep up that much on Hollywood. But even I caught wind of the Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds. Let the record show for those listening at home, Ari just slit his throat.
I mean, it's a fucked up, bad situation that Baloney, whatever his name is doing. And
it's an effed up situation. Whatever, Baldoni, whatever his name is doing. Whatever, he's your client. What a scumbag you are.
Now, he was your client too, until
until I fired him.
Right.
Did you hear that?
The leaks that started it all. Anonymous voice memos dropped like bombshells. In one, their agent Ari Emanuel admitted firing Justin Baldoni after Blake and Ryan pressured him. But the real kicker? The only Freakonomics podcast episode to vanish in 15 years was the one where Ari called Baldoni Justin Baloney. Fans called it, this wasn't a glitch, it was a cover-up.
They didn't record the show.
And then something odd happened. The podcast didn't get recorded. Neither the audio nor the YouTube video, both just miraculously didn't get recorded. He's your client. What a scumbag you are.
AI-gated drama and fake rants. Just as backlash peaked, bizarre voice memos of Ryan screaming at Baldoni went viral until experts exposed them as AI fakes. Who'd create fake drama inside a scandal? Critics argued Blake and Ryan needed a distraction, even if it made them look guilty. Spoiler, it backfired. Hard.
This is the audio Blake and Ryan's agent seemingly didn't want you to hear.
I wonder if you could tell us about a little bit of a mess that I gather you've been involved in.
Oh yeah. I know where you're going with this one.
Do you have notes on it?
Oh yeah. Those are the two things I said to myself. This could come up.
He brought notes on it. So this was all arranged.
Okay, so I have to admit, I don't keep up that much on Hollywood. But even I caught wind of the Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds. Let the record show for those listening at home, Ari just slit his throat.
I mean, it's a fucked up, bad situation that Baloney, whatever his name is doing. And
it's an effed up situation. Whatever, Baldoni, whatever his name is doing. Whatever, he's your client. What a scumbag you are.
Now, he was your client too,
until I fired him.
Right.
Did you hear that?
TMZ's convenient hit piece. Out of nowhere, TMZ dug up a resolved 2021 lawsuit involving Baldoni, framing it like a crime. But Baldoni's lawyer, Brian Friedman, debunked it. Zero wrongdoing. Justin's integrity is unmatched. TMZ buried that quote. Why? Because someone wanted Baldoni painted as the villain, and fans aren't stupid.
Now, he was your client too, until recently.
Yeah, until I fired him.
Right.
Did you hear that? I fired him. Yeah, he was. I fired him. Because you didn't even know his name? Like, so disrespectful.
The petition that screamed guilty. When legal threats failed, an anonymous petition popped up, demanding Baldoni's ban from Hollywood guilds. The kicker? It was signed by a fictional serial killer's name. Fans roasted it. This reeks of Ryan's Deadpool humor and desperation. Even Baldoni laughed. Is this a bad Netflix plot?
I've known Ryan and Blake for over a decade. They're really incredible people. In Hollywood, they have been incredibly successful. People work with them. They've never had any bad mojo out there and treated people badly.
Very negatively, calling Justin Baldoni, all this stuff. He leveled in and talked about why he believes Blake and Ryan, while seemingly continuing to defame Justin. This is an agent, mind you, who has not yet publicly dropped Diddy, but he dropped Justin Baldoni because Blake and Ryan made him?
Hypocrisy, Blake's number Me Too mask versus Ryan's jokes. While Blake sued over harassment, Ryan's old interview resurfaced, bragging about stripping Olivia Wilde's top on set. 65 crew members watched. It was hilarious. The internet erupted. How's this okay? Blake's a fraud. Even Wilde clapped back. Some feminist allies are just actors.
They're really incredible people. In Hollywood, they have been incredibly successful. People work with them. They've never had any bad mojo out there and treated people badly.
Well, Ryan Reynolds on the Enneagram is a psycho. That's what he is. He's just a psycho. His number is psycho.
I'm not afraid of this, man. You are a bozo and you look like a clown here. Now, some could say you're showing your loyalty, but no, I think it's gonna really actually hurt you in the end. And this is gonna be tar on your face. You're gonna regret this one. And I think that's why you wanted this audio not to actually get released.
Behind the scenes, divas, not icons. Crew members from Blake's films spilled tea. She refused eye contact, had a bodyguard in empty rooms. Ryan, directors called him a nightmare. He hijacked serious scripts with jokes, then stormed off if criticized. The truth? Their relatable vibe was scripted.
Here's the video in question.
Justin, maybe you need to stop talking about my wife's weight.
What is your problem, Ryan?
This is AI and not Justin. There's no need for AI. The Baldoni team have more than enough real, factual evidence to show the depravity of Lively and her team's all-out lies without needing the assistance of AI programs.
And I can just see Ryan sitting there like, yes, this is exactly what I want, a puppy to kick in the mouth. And you'll do what I say.
Courts called their bluff. A judge denied Blake's demand for 2.5 years of Baldoni's texts, emails, and DoorDash orders. The ruling? No evidence, just petty revenge. Even lawyers cringed. This isn't law. It's a tantrum.
You don't want to believe that execs at the very tippity top are being essentially threatened or bullied or coerced or extorted, and by a couple like Ryan. The judge in Blake Lively's case just slapped down their psychopathic request for 2.5 years worth of every message that Justin Baldoni and Justin Heath and the PR agents have ever sent to everybody, plus location data. We knew that was going to happen.
The final act, no more fans to fool. Once adored, Blake and Ryan's fanbase is now ashamed. Comments flooded in. You're bullies, not heroes. Brands are quietly dropping them. And Hollywood? They're a joke. No one trusts them. Turns out, even Deadpool can't break the fourth wall hard enough to hide this mess.